up YouTube and welcome back to a breaking news episode. Ladies and gentlemen, Top Drives is going wild. We actually just spoke the other day. Someone was reaching out to me, was like, CMG, do you know anything about the next update? And I was like, I have no clue. No one told me anything. Now and then I get some, I would not say secret information, but now and then Robin, like one of the main Top Drives guys, who's like one of the producers there, is contacting me and is telling me a little bit, but I didn't know anything. I didn't ask, I didn't know anything. I was like, well, it's pretty quiet, let's see what comes. And then Robin is posting. He actually posted something in the forum, and it's so much, it's actually a lot. But as you see already, based on the title, I actually picked one of the biggest things out of this one. But it's such a bigger update. It's like a 2020 roadmap, and I wanted to pick one thing right now. And over this week, we will pick other things, talk about it. But I feel like this one thing, this particular one thing, needs an own video. That's for sure. It is speaking about RQ changes. For someone who is new to Top Drives, maybe you probably didn't see it, but if you check one of my very old videos, I did like over 700 Top Drives videos, go all the way back, go to the playlist and check like the very first videos I did there. You will see that there are legendaries, like for example, like the Bugatti. I didn't have it there, but I think the very first legendary I had was which I don't have anymore, was the Pagani. So if I would, for example, have the Pagani or whatever, if I would have the Bugatti Veyron right now, in my very first video, you will see that the Bugatti had an RQ of 25. 25, you're going to be 25? This is epic. 25 should be, 25. This is, what is 25? Here we go. We have here. This is 25. This is not a legendary. Well, back in the days, a legendary went until 25 points maximum. Then, very soon, they already had the next thing, which actually increased it to 30. And this is it. We know it, you know it, everybody knows 30 RQ points is the maximum. And we just, the other day, I was mentioning it, and that it might make sense to actually increase it a little bit. Why? Why will it be increased? Or why does it make sense? Let's have a look on that one. Let's, for example, speak about just like legendaries. Especially the legendary selection is a very interesting one. Let's actually just go oh no, you know what? No, we go by RQ. First of all, I think an increase in RQs will finally make it a little bit like this. It's this weird thing go away that you actually have a 30 RQ epic car, like the Audi A7 Plus. It's either stays in epic or it goes legendary. But like 30 RQ epic, people were always saying like, why is this one 30 RQ and is an epic? That feels weird. Because Hutch never thought about, okay, this is not good enough for being legendary, but it's too strong to be a 25 RQ epic. Something like this, and so they told like, okay, this is going to be a 30 RQ epic. So you can still use ultra rares to max it out, but you cannot really use it all the time. They make it like one of the hardest epic to use, because obviously if you are short on RQ points for any event, then the Audi S8 Plus is always like, a difficult choice to use. For example, just speaking about this one, in Saloon Storm, I had the Audi S8 Plus first, because here you go, but I only have 110 RQ points. If I use the S8 Plus, then I would need to go lower on the other sides, and that's why they actually put it out there, telling like, okay, this one needs to be a super rated epic. However, speaking about just legendaries, for example, looking at it, we have here the Ford GT. There's a maxed out legendary. 27, 103, 223. 30 RQ, you can't go higher than that. That is actually a pretty decent one. Then, however, the Ford GT on the other side has no chance against the Bugatti Veyron, which has 2.2, 0 to 60, 99 handling. I know, less handling, so on dry asphalt he has no chance. However, we got a way higher top speed than the Ford GT, and it got a freaking four-wheel drive, which makes it non-plus ultra, if we have a little bit of rain, the Bugatti will destroy the Ford GT. And especially with, if we think about now legendary, if we think about the wave of legendaries we got with Lamborghini, we talk, I mean, let's, how many we have? 3, 9, well, let us go 12, 15, 18, 21. Is this still legendary? This is still legendary. We still are 29 RQ. Are you kidding me? Oh, wow. 24, 27. We still are 29. So crazy. 30, 33, 36. Okay, here we go. Wow, 38 legendaries, and we have so many legendaries there which go at 30 RQ. We have here, for example, 2889, and then we have 3188, and then we have 2889, and then we have 2889, and then we have 3290, and then again like 32, and you have 28, having like a little bit of extra space of giving this legendary maybe 1 point less, 1 point more. Makes sense. It actually makes sense a lot, and that will actually go up high as, so rather right now we have the acute changes of 3 until 30, and that will go high as 10 until 100. So right now we have a range for legendaries from 27 until 30. So we have 4 points which can consider, okay, this is a legendary. And actually, let's have a look on those 4 points right now, right? Let's see if we have the chance. Actually, do we go all the way down? Yes, here we go. We have a 27 RQ legendary, 3.5, 89 in handling, really low top speed. Is it really worth to be a legendary? It's really at the edge, I would say, of 27 RQ, because I know it has good mid-range, and the 4-wheel drive kinda gives it that bonus. However, that top speed is ridiculous. 3.5 seconds 0 to 60. Just saying 3.5 seconds 0 to 60. Which one could beat this legendary? Let's see. For example, obviously, bam, the KTM Superlight, beat it. Bam, the Audi S8 Plus, beat it. Mazda Furai. I know we're not considering right now mid-range, but I'm just looking at the times right now. Chevrolet Corvette, boom. But let's say we want, we want to have a 4-wheel drive, right? Then we have it here, man. 3.298. Obviously, this one is a maxed out epic. However, it's a legendary, so it should perform legendary, right? So, however, this is one thing. But we want to stay. Okay, so then we have it here. For example, many people are saying Lotus Exige S is like one of the worst legendaries out there. And I'm not disagreeing. I don't think it's that strong. I mean, 3.4, nothing really strikes you as like, ooh, this is amazing. I mean, 3.4 is alright. It's definitely not too bad. 91 handling for Lotus. I would give it a bit more. I mean, the freaking BMW M8 GT starts with 98. This is, yeah, consider this, my friend. And that's a Lotus, which should actually have an amazing handling. So okay, this is one. Then we go 28 legendary. So for example, the Nissan R390 GT1 road car is like one of those legendaries, which I think, yeah, I mean, they are amazing regarding the mid-range. They are mid-range monsters. We all know that. However, you need to give him a chance to reach that mid-range. So we speak halfway, half mile, we speak Tespo, we speak 1 mile, we speak a challenge from 1 to 20 or 1 to 150 or something like that. This is where the Nissan R390 is definitely giving, like, you know, is performing the best. However, if we speak about, yeah, here we have another 28 RQ legendary. 3.295 is beating the GT1 road car in most terms, because it's just faster on 0 to 60 and it just has better handling. So you see, we definitely need a little bit of this extra range, and I think it's a very good approach from Hutch of increasing this RQ changes, basically what Robin was saying is like you could almost like multiply everything with 3.3. Would mean that a 30 RQ a 30 RQ legendary would end up in 100, but I doubt it. I doubt it. That I look at my legendaries right now, and I don't think that any of those legendaries, any of those 3, because the 4 GT I got double twice, and any of the 3 legendaries will be 100 RQ legendary. Do you actually think that you have 100 RQ legendary? Let's have a look which one could be 100 RQ legendary. For example, the one we just missed, the beautiful BMW M8 GTE, is actually 29 RQ, and I think it's only 29 RQ because slick tires. But okay, so that's maybe not 100 RQ. But let's go further. Let's see. Bugatti. What about... Yeah. I mean, seriously, this thing is already starting at 2.4, has 92 handling, an amazing top speed of 261, and a 4-wheel drive. So I think this one definitely could be 100 RQ legendary. 2491, 2492, and the Chiron could be a 99 legendary. Really, it's like. Then what else? We got the Caterham. It's nice, but it's... it's not even 30 RQ right now. For example, I would not say that the 4 GT will be 100 RQ legendary. I know, they gave it a bit of a boost regarding handling. It used to have less handling. However, that it starts at 3.1 and it doesn't have a 4-wheel drive, I would not say it will be 100 RQ legendary. That's just my feeling about that one. Let's see, is there any other car? No, that one is... What about here? Nah. I would not say so. What about... Lamborghini, obviously, we have a couple ones of those. We have here 2791, but... Here we have 2889, 28... Do we have any 90? Here 2890, there you go. Aventador S. Obviously, here 2793, the Centenario could be 100 RQ. By the way, that this one is freely available. Crazy! Just thinking about this one. And then obviously we go into Porsche. There we would have some chances. The 918 Spider is a very good car. It's a very good car, and I'm very sad that I missed out on this beauty. Top speed is a bit lower, obviously. We're missing actually almost like over 50 points here for this one, considering it, putting it next to the Bugatti Chiron. Just saying. Then here 3591. What about Pagani? Obviously, Pagani has a chance. What did we just miss it? There we go. Pagani. 2493, yes. It's not having the 4-wheel drive, so we would have an issue if we have rain and would go against the Chiron. However, Jura, then we have 2891, but here 2493. This could definitely, I don't know, Jura. So we have some possibilities for some 100 RQ. Obviously, this is not only about the legendaries, this is as well about all the other cars. All the other cars do have a chance to go. For example, ultra rares here, we will have a chance to actually have a wider range, so it's not just like, starting at 19. So where would it start? 3360? Whoa. No, almost like 65, or I don't know, something like those points where I would start, and would be very, very interesting. Yeah, so this is like one of the biggest changes coming up in 2020. The big fat RQ renaissance, revolution, I would always say. So what do you think about that? Do you think it's a good thing? Do you think it's not a good thing? And by the way, little side fact about that, everything about the whole roadmap for 2020, I'm glad I didn't see any new manufacturers, because I told you guys what I want to see is game features. What I want to see is like making life nicer, easier, more competitive, more challenging, everything and always. I know, having more fun, and be on the same side, it should be more competitive, more challenging, but not too challenging, otherwise it's not fun anymore. You know, make it easier for everybody, make it more fun for everybody, make it a game in Top Drives. And I was really not looking forward to have any new brands coming in, or like having another 500 cars dropped on us, because I really feel like we have a huge amount of cars in Top Drives. It's seriously a huge amount, and that's why, I mean, I have, how many cars I have? I have 494. I'm only short 6 cars to have 500 cars. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me know down below what you think about it. Let me know, do you think it's a good idea to actually increase your queue chain, like the amount of queue points, or not? I want to hear your thoughts on that one. Wish you a pleasant day. That was the Catch 'em All Game.